That's a nigga. If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
No one expected this. The rivalry between Gervonta, Tank Davis and Terence "Bud" Crawford had been building for months, but what went down backstage at the Canelo vs. Crawford press conference took it to another level. In the middle of the media event, Tank confronted Crawford face-to-face, and it escalated with Davis throwing a punch. Chaos erupted instantly as security rushed in, and what should have been Canelo's big moment turned into a viral scene.
Things are being thrown. There's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw a stroller.
But why did Tank even show up at this press conference? Why would a fighter fresh off a controversial outing against Lamont Roach, and still dealing with the fallout from an arrest, insert himself into Crawford's moment? More importantly, is Tank really hunting big challenges, or is this just another clout play from a fighter fighting to stay relevant? The atmosphere was already electric, Canelo and Crawford locked in a face-off for the cameras. You could feel the heat, Canelo glaring at the man bold enough to move up and test him, while Crawford smirked with that calm, dangerous confidence.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only... Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
Every question from the media carried a sting. Could Crawford's speed and ring IQ truly match Canelo's size and power? Was he really ready to step into such a dangerous weight class and pull off the impossible?
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we gotta fight, and I'm gonna win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
But while all eyes were fixed on the stage, a storm was quietly brewing backstage. Gervonta, Tank Davis showed up unannounced, unexpected, dressed casually but clearly intent on making a statement. He wasn't there for pleasantries. Tank came for Crawford's attention, and he was ready to take it by any means necessary.
What I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody including Will, win. Fuck.
Tank, question for you.
You're a proud father.
According to witnesses, Tank spotted Crawford as he stepped off stage for a quick break between media duties. Cameras weren't rolling in that corner of the venue, but plenty of eyes were there, Canelo's team, Crawford's entourage, and event staff all watching as it unfolded.
Last one, because Shakur just came through. Talk to me about your relationship. You look like you was in a fight today.
It's hot in here. You know what I mean? So it's cool, man.
Bringing him to this fight, getting him ready mentally.
Tank walked straight up to Crawford, skipping any small talk, and got right in his face. Then it happened. In a split second, Tank launched a punch. Not a tap, not a playful jab, but a full swing. Security jumped in instantly as both camps shouted over each other, and within moments the fighters were dragged apart. Let's rewind. This all began when Tank, in his trademark confident style, claimed that if he moved up in weight, he could easily beat Crawford. For Bud, a fighter who's conquered multiple divisions and secured undisputed at 147, that remark was pure disrespect. Crawford fired back, questioning Tank's competition and taking aim at the strength of his resume.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
No, ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining a catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And, what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else to champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at. All right, I'll welcome.
At the gala, Crawford's slick jab about Tank's no-show was a subtle flex, signaling he sees himself on a different level. Tank fired back, boasting about his star power and bank account, but Crawford wasn't about to let him steal the shine. This feud couldn't have erupted at a crazier moment. Tank just announced he's retiring after 2025, leaving only 2 years to cement his legacy.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fight.
With a fighter of Tank's caliber, fans are hungry for big matchups to close out his career. A showdown with Crawford would be the ultimate send-off, an epic collision between two generational greats.
Retire.
What changed?
What made you trash? Garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the whole
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like like you said, you got to squawk today.
But while Tank appears eager to make the fight a reality, Crawford isn't convinced, and he's got his reasons.
He gave a little prediction on the fight. Talked about Errol has a metal shield and you have a glass shield. Talked about the punch resistance. What do you think of Tank's assessment, man? Don't see. Could he get it in the future? I mean, you came up from 35, right?
He ain't fighting no real guys at 47.
Everyone's talking about Errol fighting the winner of Canelo and Jamel. Could you ever do that? Is that too much weight?
What, 168? I ain't going to do. Right.
So you got Canelo winning then, right? Then
Definitely. If he fighting at 168, definitely.
Bud has nothing left to prove. He's already become undisputed in 2 weight classes and is regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters today. Still, Crawford didn't shut the door. He's open to the fight, but only if Tank is willing to move up to his division.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow, man. Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh man.
You're gonna have a pre-camp.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
Before Tank even enters the conversation, Bud has business to settle with his next opponent, Canelo Alvarez. While Crawford is chasing greatness, Tank's career story feels like it's on shaky ground. He's still one of the sport's most electrifying punchers, and his name still sells tickets, but the momentum he once carried is slipping fast. Not long ago, Tank was arrested, a situation that, though behind him, still lingers over his focus. Then came the Lamont Roach fight, a matchup meant to be a showcase that instead turned into one of the most lackluster performances of his career.
Oh, nice double left hook by Roach to the body and then to the head. Right there it is. Oof. And Davis just got backed up with a counter right from Roach.
That's a big moment in
with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leading with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his...
Nice combination from Roach. Best in here. Oh, another right hand, another right left by Roach. Nice combination. Got just over around 11 as well.
Maybe him getting popped.
Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed.
Has to keep doing that. Roach said the familiarity, knows his weaknesses. It's one thing to say it.
The decision is a majority draw.
Roach didn't just survive, he made Tank look flat. Fans began questioning Tank's conditioning, his game plan, and even his hunger to dominate.
Tank did that, so I know the got in his eye, but they should have countered it. They would have countered it, it would have went to Lamont Roach. What I didn't like about Tank, he was gassing up Lamont Roach way too much, and he was already talking about like retiring.
He a little distracted in the fight.
That wasn't the same Gervonta Davis we're really used to seeing.
It just lets you know how corrupt like these governing bodies are, bro. If that dude took a knee, not only did he take a knee, he said, hold on real quick. Let me get this out of my eye. How is that not a point? Like,
you know, funny thing, bro, that's why I cut my braids off. I had braids, and I had the same thing. I went through the same shit. When I fought Andre, that shit burning my eyes, so I cut that.
And now, instead of zeroing in on a major redemption fight, Tank is busy talking about Jake Paul.
Who were you gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here. He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
Sure, it's a big money play, but it's also a clear sign that Tank is chasing cash, not competition.
Say you got your eye on Tank. What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. And he called cap on it. So if you won't call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove me.
And crashing backstage to swing on Terence Crawford only fuels the narrative that Tank is slipping.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something sort, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
Here's the reality check. Tank Davis is small next to Terence Crawford, and downright tiny compared to Canelo. Crawford already faces the challenge of moving up to fight a much bigger man in Canelo. For Tank to force himself into that picture feels like a mismatch in the making.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo going?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
This is boxing, where size matters. Not in every fight, but especially at the elite level. Crawford's speed and skill may give him an edge against Canelo, but he'll still be facing a bigger, heavier man capable of walking him down.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. So I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make 160.
Another thing to remember, the Canelo versus Crawford buildup is already fiery. Press conferences have been tense, with Canelo making it clear he doesn't respect Crawford's chances, or the idea that Bud can simply move up and take his belts.
Respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that, and then he tried to, maybe Turkey Al-Rashid told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to like walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And you know, like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh.
He pissed me off. He pissed me off.
Crawford, in turn, has fired back with confidence, highlighting his undefeated record and dominance in every division he's stepped into.
Streets, you and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. Y'all know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it on the streets. I'm me against anybody. I ain't never gonna say another man gonna whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, no? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the streets.
So when Tank showed up at that exact event, it wasn't by accident. He knew cameras would catch something. He knew it was Crawford's big spotlight. And maybe that's exactly why he wanted to steal it.
Going up those weight classes to face him, you know, how can you convince fans that he can beat Canelo?
I ain't trying to convince y'all that he can beat Canelo. He's a good fighter. But, bro, I would say smaller fighters are always better than bigger fighters because, like, you know, they're smaller, they know how to move and things like that. But this guy is great at what he do. He got, and another thing, bro, I don't be wanting to, how these guys is, then he get hurt against,
Magimov?
Who?
There you talking about
Gamboa.
Talking about Gamboa? By Magimov, is that what you
No,
said?
he got flipped by
Gamboa?
Gamboa, right?
Gamboa, yeah.
Right? The fuck is he's looking this strong over the past year. I mean, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all land. I'm always.
No detail. Open up.
And that guy that a part of it, he been caught. He went to jail for it.
Talking about Victor Conti.
He went to jail, right?
Victor Conti?
Yeah. And he the owner of the snack shit, right? Yeah. And he went to jail for it. Now it's like,
it's all over.
You know, you see, I don't want to throw him out of the bus, but you see, Earl said some things like that, like about the people in the steroids, but
yeah.
He don't want to say no names, but come on, bro.
At the end of the day, money talks, and Tank knows it. He's savvy enough to see that a fight with Terence Crawford, even if unlikely right now, would sell big, ignite endless debates, trend on social media for weeks, and pull in massive pay-per-view numbers.
He fighting for the money. You ain't saying Mayweather the promotion trying to make the most money off of Tank possible. You saying he fighting for the money.
If he said he went in there 0 times and requested the big fights, obviously he don't really care about the big fights. He just want to get the money, in which he's doing a good job at.
I mean, maybe he just let his team, come up with who they think should be next for him, and maybe that's why he hasn't gone in there. Because anytime we see him, hear him after a fight, well, got to sit down with Calvin and the team and Floyd and London, and they gonna come up with whatever's next.
That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.